Hello everybody, my name is Kuuribro, and thank you all so much for 150 subscribers. I'm so very thankful to have each and every one of you. I hope you guys have been enjoying the games that I've been playing, but I did want to put out some kind of a small celebratory piece of some kind to celebrate getting to 150. Yes, celebration. I know it's the same word over again, but I did promise that I would do a short Q&A video for anybody who might have any questions for me. First up was Joel over on Twitter asked me, "Congrats, man. My question, what got you into art and how long have you been doing it?" I used to love drawing and doodling when I was a kid, but then I had a really bad teacher in grade 7 that turned me off of the thing for 5 years. I only got back into art because I had a free elective course open in grade 12 and I took a grade 10 art course. That is literally it. If I hadn't taken that class, I probably wouldn't have gotten back into art at all, and I would be doing something entirely different with my life. I took a few art classes in my 1 year of university when I was 18, but more importantly is probably that I started getting into webcomics online. And once you delve into the world of webcomics, that world is just so big and so vast and so diverse. That it really inspired me to want to get my own going, which took 3 or 4 failed attempts to actually happen, but it was a driving force, to keep getting me to improve upon it, keep improving my craft, find an enjoyment in doing it, which eventually made me realize that it's probably what I want to do as an actual career for video games. Talser over on Twitter had a twofer. At Curion, so many questions come to mind. What's your favorite kind of donut and why are you so awesome? My favorite kind of donut is a tie between jelly and fritter. Not apple fritters, because those are too common, but a blueberry fritter or a chocolate fritter or any one of those ones. Those are amazing. And also jelly donuts. Come on, who doesn't love a good jelly donut? It's filled with red gooey insides and then you take a bite and then it's just spurts everywhere, and it's it's so delicious. Then you get to lick all the sugar off of it, and it's best donut jelly donuts. As for why I'm so awesome, I'm really glad you think so, man. I never really considered myself to be standoutishly awesome in any way, but I do have to say that it's probably because a few years ago, anywhere between a few and 6 years ago, I finally figured out that it's better to stop adjusting myself to try to be what I thought other people would want me to be, and to just commit 110% to being myself. So now I know exactly who I am. I am a huge dork. I live for video games. I love to share things I love with other people. I love to talk way too long and ramble before I ever come around to a coherent point. I'm not the greatest speech giver, but I'm really passionate about the few things that I latch onto. And I'm made happy by making other people happy. So playing games makes me happy, and I'm even happier when I can know that I'm sharing my experiences with other people, and that's giving them something to smile over. So yeah, that's why I'm awesome, because I like making other people happy. Ambarg via Skype had a threefer. What's your least favorite game genre to play and make videos of? Do you have any advice for folks who want to try making their own video game videos? And if you could drag one game cliche trope out behind the shed and shoot it, what would it be? So, number 1, I really love RPGs. But after I committed to recording and playing all of Valkyria Chronicles, I don't think I want to do another one of those. There's just too much downtime, too many grindy things happening between interesting things happening. RPGs like that are where a lot of the action is happening up in your head. They're a lot of fun to play because all the gears in your head are cranking around and they're turning. But that doesn't translate into active speech or things that are happening on the board very much. Single player, first person shooters too, maybe, because the challenge comes there if you're really focusing on it, and they don't tend to be silly enough, for me to really latch onto or for other people to enjoy watching. Like, Team Fortress 2 is a very different animal from Wolfenstein: The New Order. Any advice for folks who want to try making their own videos? For anybody who wants to make their own, this is a really tough one, because I can only repeat what I've heard from everybody else on the internet, which is do what interests you, do what you love. The small issue with that is that if you're like me, and the types of games you want to play aren't the best types of games there are to watch, like story-based games and long RPGs and stuff where you get invested in the characters over a long period of time. YouTube likes small choppy things. I don't really like small choppy things, so that puts us at odds. I can't tell you just to play what people are watching because that would make you dishonest and like not buying into what it is that you're doing. But there are times when it's gonna feel like you're just not getting any support and you see other people getting big boosts and subscriber jumps out of nowhere and you just wonder why. Like, what are they doing better than you? And you just gotta power through it. Like, keep making what you like. It'll be more fun for you, and that's the really important part. And number 3, game tropes. I actually have 3 of them that are a really big piss off for me. Is regenerating health. I like the time period of med packs more. I like it more when you're low on health and you feel like you have to find something to heal yourself as opposed to hiding behind a rock for 10 seconds and then you're just good to go again. No, fuck that the first. Bosses that say you haven't even seen my true form yet, like, there are ways to give people multi-stage bosses without actually using that line. Ganondorf in the Twilight Princess was and is one of my favorite bosses just because it was 4 phases. And he got out like his big bad, his Ganon form in phase 2. You can find ways to keep the fight going if you're clever about it. You don't have to pull out my true form. Fuck off, number 2. Third is evil advisors. Advisors only exist to be evil and betray you. Everybody understands this, but at least like you don't have to make every one of them look like the spawn of Satan. Valkyria Chronicles had one of these, and I bring this up again because this is my most recent example. Borg! Putting that guy up right over here. Look at this fucking guy right here. This guy was destined from birth to be a douche nozzle. Nothing else about it. Like, it's just everything about his design just screams, don't trust this sleazy pack of shit. And thus, I know immediately to expect dishonesty from him. Anything he does isn't a surprise in the story. Like, I don't like it. Evil advisors. I know evil advisors are a thing, but at least, like, make them look not evil. Be better about that. And lastly, Captain Video via Steam says, where does your affinity for Luigi come from? Why, good sir, I don't know whatever you're talking about. Affinity for Luigi. Pfft, what? So this one, I don't actually, like, know when it was that I latched on to Luigi. I think it probably began with Luigi's Mansion, because like that was the first one where he was really given a little bit of like a personality. Like, he's scared of ghosts, he's jumpy, he's timid, he's jittery. Like, Mario just exists like as like a hero. Like, he's a blank slate. Like, he's always like, let's go. He's just, that's all that he exists for. Luigi actually has like a persona. Like, people know what Luigi's all about. I really love the way that the internet latched onto him and just started like producing all of his fan art and various t-shirts and stuff. Like, my favorite shirt ever that I ordered and it never came was one where Luigi was like punching down a bullet bill. Like, just little Luigi and like this giant ass bullet bill, and it's just, and he said, I'm done being second best. And I'm like, yes! Yes, you go, Underdog Luigi, you go. I love you, man. So thank you, everybody, like once again, for subscribing, for helping me like move forward in this, helping me to have more fun, leaving comments that I have people to respond to. I hope that you guys start to interact with each other. I really want to form like a bit of a YouTube community here. I want people to be positive, I want people to be happy, I want people to share things that they love, I want people to share things they love with me, and I want to share things I love with you guys. Thank you to Captain Video, Ambar, Joel, and Talser for submitting questions, and thank you to all of you for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so down below. Join this growing community. It's gonna be a great ass time. We got some fantastic games coming for you, and soon I have a lot of little collabs in the pipeline. Gotta interact with more people so I have more people to share stuff with and commune with, and it's gonna be a good time. Come on, Ryan, you have to do more than say and move your arms like this. This isn't interesting to watch. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.